This is your boy Sy. You're listening to Mrcakeave Sy Show. What's poppin', and why?
What's poppin' and why? You already know it's your host, Mrcakeave.
And Sy in the building, baby.
You already know. Live every week. This week, starting at a very special time, 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock this week. Trying to see who's on Spreaker right now. Who's live. We switching it up. You know what I mean? We changing a lot of things around. If you want to see Mrcakeave Sy Morning Show, let me know, man. Hit me up in the chat room. Hit me up live. We live right now on the show. You already know. Yo, Sy, how you feeling this week, man?
Yo, man, I feel good, man. I'm getting my own place and everything. I'm chilling, man. You know, about Monday and everything, I'll be chilling, baby. And it's gonna be a new place, baby.
How's this week been treating you, man? I see you doing big things, man. You know, how you been, man?
Running around, trying, to keep up with, to keep everything, straight through.
You already know. One time for you, my G. You already know. Live every week. Live on Spreaker. Rebroadcast on YouTube. We're doing real big things. Make sure you stay tuned. We're going to have new videos up for y'all soon. You know what I mean? New songs. Check out that new Battle Me app. I got a new track up. Always grinding, man. Always grinding, man. Hashtag always grind, man. All we do. Here we go, baby. Number one top story. Number one top show. NYPD says no to Trump. They told him fall back. They're not holding him down. They're not doing that immigration shit. And you have to expect that from New York, because a lot of they, economy is built off of that. So, they're not going to really just fuck up all their money because you say so. You know what I'm saying? It really don't work like that. What you think about that, Sy?
Yeah, because, like you said, a lot of inflation started out that way, man, and everything. You know that. And after that, you want to stop your money flow and everything? I don't think so.
It's a lot of bread, man. There's millions, and maybe billions of dollars potentially, the way things is going, and you trying to take that away. They really not trying to hear that. Yo, Sy, hit him with the number 2 topic this week.
No, the number 2 part is prisoners' millions.
Yeah, you already know. They cut millions in their pensions. They continue to do that. I forgot the union. Was it Local 107? Something like that? Not really sure. You know what I mean? But that's a really big thing.
707.
Oh, 707. Yeah. They really, that's crazy, man. A lot of people saying they was working so many years, doing this, doing that. And, they got their shit cut. And there's probably more cuts to come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what you think about that side? You retired 30 years, this and that. Dude was like, and I read it, he was like, 5 cents is too much. If you even taking 5 cents of my money.
Yeah, man. I worked all these years and everything, and you gonna cut me off? Man? You crazy? 5 cents of my, that's too much. And I had a lot of 5 cents. That's crazy.
They doing it, man. They really doing that. And I don't agree. I used to be union, down with the union, and the union always gets their money. The union always gets their money. So, for them to really start doing that kind of shit, that shit is real fugazi. To really fuck with people's retirements and all that other shit. That shit ain't a go. Hit me up in the chat room if y'all union or y'all dealing with some shit. You know what I mean? Hit us up. We was dealing with it. I remember we was dealing with it in a union I was in at one time. And that shit is real fugazi. You know what I'm saying? So speaker, NY and all that, you know what I mean, and a whole bunch of other shit. You know, Obama was in NY. You know what I mean, one time for him, you know, Obama always get love on the show. You know, and even Obama, you know, it probably wasn't always sweet for Obama, you know, and now he's really enjoying the fruits of his labor, you know what I mean, and able to really do what he want to do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hell yes. You know, now I must be like relaxing, chilling, having his little fun now and everything, like he wanted to do, but he couldn't do it, you know, at the job and everything. Wouldn't let him do it.
You know, but, you know, he's doing real big. He was getting crowds of people, man. So, you know, those are these top 3 stories, you know what I mean? And, you know, we're doing it real big, always grinding, hashtag always grind, man. Don't let anybody ever stop your grind, stop your shine. You know, we out here for mine, you know what I'm saying? We ain't even talking all that shit, you know what I mean? This is how we do. You know, we need that bread. So, yo, Sy, what you been thinking about? You know, how the weather been and the temperature, you know, changes and all that. How you been feeling?
Crazy, man, because the weather's been going up and down. First it's cold, then it's hot, and then it's cloudy, then it's sunny again. Yo, it's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy foggy the other day. Crazy fog.
Look at that. It's crazy fog now, too. See? Look at that. Didn't even know that. The only thing I knew last night just went from nice to freezing cold in a blink of an eye.
Hell yeah, man. I was out there, you know, I be out there every day in the street. You know how I do, always on the grind, always working, always doing what I do. You know what I mean? So, yo, Sy, let them know our first trending story this week.
Oh, Kevin Hart was in the Bronx and he was doing a movie, man.
Yo, shout out Kevin Hart. You know what I mean? You know, no. Excuse me for that. You know, Sy was about to do something real stupid. So I had to, you know, tell that dude, you know what I mean, chill with that. Keep it going. Everybody make mistakes. Shout out Kevin Hart. I mean, his boy that he be working with, another comedian. I mean, I knew that dude from my old job. I mean, I used to see him at the job and all that. So shout out all the comedians that be fucking with Kevin Hart. I mean, everybody that be out there, you know, grinding, you know, trying to get that little shine. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know the dude till, you know, I seen him and I was like, yo, you look like this dude I seen in a video with Kevin Hart. He was like, this video? And he showed me his Instagram. I was like, oh shit, that's you. He's like, yeah, da. So, I mean, I didn't really know the dude like that. I didn't even know his name. But, you know who you is, man. I mean, shout out one time for you, man. We back in the building, Mrcakeave.
And Sy in the building, baby.
So, did you see Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I saw for like fall. Cause I was in a hurry with wifey. She wanted
He said, "What up to you?"
Nah, he waved. She's like, I like, what can you see? You know,
you should have go ask that nigga for $100.
Should I ask him for part of the movie? Get a couple millions, man. To get 100,
you ain't gonna get no millions off for a movie, man.
A couple thousand?
Come on, stop playing, man.
Hell yeah.
Stop playing, man. You lucky you in the show. You lucky you in the movie. That nigga give you a bottle. Get that nigga you a bottle of rosé and an autograph. You already know we in the building. This week, O.J. Simpson. I heard he's supposed to be released soon. Couple months. You know, they probably, you know, just waiting for him to, you know, jaywalk or spit on the sidewalk or something.
Nigga spit on the floor again and go to jail again.
Violation. Speaking about violation, yeah, I mean, Chris Brown ain't gonna violate Soulja Boy. You know, the fight is off. You know, they're not doing the fight no more. You know what I mean, Sy, you ain't even hear about that.
No.
So, you know, definitely want to, you know, let you know the fight is off, no bets. Shit was golden. Keep it going. What's the next story? Trending topics, Sy?
Oh, warm temperatures in Brooklyn, 60 degrees, man.
Yeah, we was reaching like 60, man. That's almost like summertime.
Hell yeah. Cause I saw people outside in shorts and t-shirts, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, it was good, man. Good while it lasted. Next trending topic. Inmates, they got some carrot cake and they said it was rat poison in it and the whole shit happened in Brooklyn. You know, that shit's crazy. Shit, if a whole bunch of carrot cake just showed up to my cell, I would not be eating that shit.
Me either, because if my family didn't send it, I don't want it.
Niggas had some extra carrots in there.
That's the carrots. Oh wow.
Got them carrots for you, Flair. I heard you like carrot cake.
Oh, dude, that's cool.
Nigga probably put in carrot cake because you probably can't smell it or some shit. This week, MTA subway trains have been terrible. Every week, we're going to come to you every week and give them a grade A, B, C, D, E, F. All right? This week, the train system gets a big F in red ink. F.
A circle, baby. A circle, big F.
F.
F plus. How you like that?
No, F minus.
Oh, wow.
This is unbelievable. It's a disgrace. Every week we're going to get you a grade, and we're going to see if you can get your grade up. What you think about that, Sy?
Baby, let's see. We might come, you know, to IE.
You already know. Hit me up in the chat room and let me know what you think. How has the subways been this week? What's your grade on them? Maybe we get an average going. But from what I see, I ride the trains every day and they getting an F. Speaking of taking L's, this week they said Nicki Minaj took an L, then Remy Ma took an L, then Remy Ma dropped the track because Nicki dropped the track. All I know is that Safari and Meek Mills, they was laughing, like both of her exes is just laughing, like, cause you know, like you was on top for a good minute. And when I was taking L's, it was all good. Because remember, Meek was taking L's for a minute.
Yep.
So, I don't know. Maybe it's like, you know, finally it's getting back to her now. I don't know. What you think, Sy?
Yeah, it might be because, you know, karma is a bitch. And it gets even with you every time. You know that.
Not every time. But, Sy, she was good for a minute. Her name was good. They like, oh, she good. Now, you know, the tide has turned. You know what I'm saying? Now she is, you know, now it's on her now.
Yeah, but she don't see it that way.
I don't know. I think they really gonna drag that out. I think they're really gonna drag that out.
Oh wow.
I do. There's no funny shit. I think they're gonna drag her name through the whole, you know, make a meme. Remember, they was making memes of Meek Mills. They made memes of Michael Jordan, memes of Bill Cosby.
Of course. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but there's not memes like in a good way. It's like memes.
In a bad way, I know.
Yeah, so when Meek Mills was getting all shitted on and this and that, everybody was like, oh, da da da. And now it's on her now, so we'll see. You are now listening to the Mrcakeave
Sy
Show. You already know we in the building, baby. All day, every day. You can listen to us on Spreaker, YouTube. You know what I mean? We everywhere. Check out mustseenyc.weebly.com. Make sure you check it out. We are definitely in the building. This week we got my boy Sy. You already know how we do. Getting lit every week, doing how we do. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Sy, thank you for being here this week. You know what I mean? What you think about the show so far, man?
It's good, man. It's always popping, baby. You know that. #1 show in the world, man. #1 in the Bronx, man. Everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Let them know, Sy. Keep letting them know.
Of course,
Let
man.
them haters know. I know you like getting on your shit.
Hell yeah. I want to keep niggas in the head, man, baby. And that's how we are. It always will be, baby. You know that.
Yeah, if you're on that Bronx shit, hard body.
Of course. That's how we roll, baby. That's how we roll, man.
I don't know. Some niggas might not know how you really get down. Like, you know, some people might not be from the Bronx, Sy.
Oh, they're not. They'll find out now, man. Yeah, empty.
But I'm just saying, some niggas might say they from the Bronx and they not really from the Bronx.
You gotta find out who's real and who's not, man. That's how it goes, man.
I don't know, man. Some people, you know, they say they from the Bronx, man.
Oh, here we go again. I don't want to go through that every day.
I'm just saying, Sy, like, you know, on a lot of different levels, you know, you got dudes. It's like, what would you do if you walked up into a club, my nigga, and there was like 10 niggas with Cake Ave hats on and cake, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would you do?
Walk out, man, because I know who's the real ones and who's the fake, man.
Nah, I'm just saying, what if people think that's Cake Ave? Like,
oh, it's gonna be on, baby. I don't care. That's how I roll and how we all roll, baby.
I don't know, Sy. It's like, you know, like I was telling you, it's like when niggas say they from the Bronx. You know what I mean? They're not from the Bronx. What if some people walked in and they like, damn, this is that Bronx shit, and they find it's not that Bronx shit?
Or they be disappointed because the Bronx is always popping and everything. That's how the Bronx goes, baby. That's how the NY and everything goes, man.
You already know, man. Hit us up live in the chat room, man. We live in the chat room. Hit us up. You know what I mean? Shout out one time DJ Personified, the #1 DJ in the world. You know what I mean? Appreciate you stopping by, you know, all these weeks, helping us with the show, this and that. You know, he got some shit he's doing right now, so, you know, the show must go on. But we definitely want to show our love to DJ Personified, Cake Ave Boy Personified in the building. One time for you. That's how we do, man. Cake Ave in the building. Speaking of frauds, and you know, people saying who they not, people is Cake Ave, Bronx, whatever. You know, that bitch Rachel Delozio, you know, she was a, you know, high-ranking person in a prominent black organization, saying she was black and this and that. Well, now they saying she really black because she on food stamps. She about to be in the street. Shit's fucked up. What you think about that, Sy?
That's funny. Because she was white, trying to front like she's black.
I'm just saying, if people say, yo, Cake Ave boys, yo, those some Spanish niggas, then we them Spanish niggas. But just know that Cake Ave boys, you know, and Mr. Cake Ave and all that, we got this shit on lock. You know what I'm saying? We got this shit on lock. We got this Bronx shit. You know what I'm saying? That Bronx cake. That, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, that kick-ass Bronx. You know who's what? Shit, man, and everything, man. That's how it is.
The real deal.
Hell yeah, the big boys beat niggas, man. Tell them who's who, man.
You already know, man. Like, that's why I love doing these shows, man. And that's why I love, you know, every week, you know, coming in here and doing our thing, you know, and showing everybody that, you know, we still here, Si. You know what I mean? We still here. We doing our thing.
Hell yeah. How we roll and everything. Saying, yo, we still here. We ain't going nowhere. We might take a little break here and there, but yo, that's how it goes and everything. That's how the world goes and everything else.
We doing our thing, man. That's all I gotta say, man. You know, pinky fingers in the air. You already know it's your host, Mrcakeave.
And sign the building, baby.
Let them know.
Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do?
This is your boy Sy. You're listening to Mrcakeave Sy Show. What's poppin' and why?
Look out!
We in the building, baby. Top 3 topics. If you just joining us, NYPD says no to Trump. Number 2, pensions getting cut left and right. Local 707 and other unions. You know what I mean? And number 3, Obama in NY. Crowds going crazy. Let them know. We jamming, baby. You already know Mrcakeave Sy. Every week we here. Very special time this week. Did the 3 o'clock show this week. You know what I mean? Doing it real big. If you want Mrcakeave Sy to do the Mrcakeave Sy morning show, let us know in the chat room. We doing our little thing. We doing our little, you know, a little, what's that called? Survey. You know what I mean? We got that going. You know what I mean? Give the MTA their grade this week. You know what I mean? Mrcakeave Sy Show, we gave them an F-. So definitely get your grade up. Hit us up in the chat room, letting us know your grades. Let us know about the, you know, the show, yes or no, for the morning show. And definitely the MTA's grade. Definitely put their grade in there. Sy, so you down with the F-?
Oh, hell yeah. Because I used it a couple of times this week. Headache.
So, you know, hit us up, let us know. You want to hit me up, make sure you hit me up on Twitter at Mrcakeave. Definitely in the building. Keep it going, trending topics. So this man took his baby mama's $8,000 tax return and bought a car. You know what I'm saying? Got him. It's just, you know what I mean? How he got the money, I don't know. Took that shit early. Speaking of niggas taking shit, the MTA cops, you know, fought a disabled man in Grand Central, you know what I mean? And he was like 53 years old, you know what I'm saying? And I seen, you know, while I was at work, I seen a cop, like 3 cops jump out on a man in a wheelchair. It's kind of like, this shit is just, you know, getting crazy now. You know, disabled men, elderly men and all that. Shit is, you know, I don't know. That shit's getting crazy.
Oh yeah, it is. That's messed up now, man. When you get old, you can't. You have to worry about your life once when you're old.
No respect. You already know. Definitely watch your backs out there. Watch your backs. You know, it's crazy. So, Sy, like we do every week, what's one story that stood out to you? One story that, you know, you wanted to talk about, reflect on. You know what I mean? Here you go.
Nah, man, I gotta worry about my pension. Nah, you have to worry about your pension now. Imagine in the future.
See, but that's why, you know, with your pension and your savings and your 401k and, you know, you gotta have all these lines of money. You know what I mean? You just can't have, you know, just your bread or just your pension or just your bank account. You know what I mean? You gotta have, you know, a lot of different things. Yeah. Where when you retire more comfortably. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? Always on your grind. Always gotta be on your grind. I mean, this is just how we do.
Oh, yeah, I know. You know, other people don't think about it like that. And anything.
That's just how it be, my nigga.
Yeah.
What we gonna do?
Yep. Crazy, man.
You still gotta depend on yourself. And you still gotta have your brother.
Yep.
If you don't have your brother, like, what are you really gonna do?
You don't have nothing left to do.
What you really gonna do? On some real shit.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all check out mustseenyc.weebly.com, man. For real. We got a lot of good things, you know, going up. New videos, new submissions. You know, if you want to be, you know, on the platform, definitely hit us up.
Yeah, hell yeah. We've been waiting for you guys.
You already know. We've been doing this shit for a little minute, man. So definitely check it out. Over 214,000 hits. You know what I mean? Almost 250,000. Help us make that mark. You know what I mean? And then we definitely, you know what I mean, going to 500,000. We definitely trying to do that real soon. You know what I'm saying? Real soon,
guys. Without your help, man, yo, we wouldn't be there. Telling y'all. That's why we come every week and keep it real for y'all. And everything.
One story that I want to talk about is Kevin Hart in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? Gotta talk about that. You know what I mean? One time for Kevin Hart again. You know, definitely gonna hear it here on Mrcakeave Sy Show. Cause if it's popping, it's on What's Popping and Why. You already know we in the building, hard body. You know what I mean? Everybody in the Bronx. Cake Ave boys, we in the building. Mr. Cake Ave, we in the building. Sy, we in the building. This is how we doing it. #1 show in the world, baby.
#1, man. Bronx, United States, everywhere.
We ain't trying to be on no nigga show. We got our own show.
Hell yeah, nah.
#1.
#1.
Hit me up on that Battle Me app. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say they do this, do that, da. Hit me up on the Battle Me app. You know what I mean? Use the same track that I use. You know what I'm saying? And just let the people judge which one it is. You know what I'm saying? And then we got the same beat. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas do battling different, this and that. But, you know, follow me at Mr. Cake Ave on Twitter. We definitely in the building, man. We doing big things. South Boogie. You know what I mean? Hit me up. Mr. Cake Ave on Twitter. mrcakeavebeats@gmail.com. Definitely hit me up. Yo, Sy, what you think is gonna be? This is gonna be a good week coming up, man.
I hope so, man.
So, I hope so for you, man. I hope your shit come through. Everything is good. You know what I'm saying? It's been a great time this week. Had a great time this week. You know what I mean? Shout out to all the Cake Ave boys around the world, in the borough. You know what I mean? Everybody, man. We doing this shit real big, man. This 5 borough shit is real big. It's coming real soon. It's coming real big. So, you know what I mean? Make sure you keep up. Hit me up. And, definitely, And what's so crazy, I think that nigga Brian Pumper's on Battle Me, man. I think that nigga hit me up. I don't know. But if he got mad hoes, you know what I'm saying? We could do a video. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You already know we in the building, man. She's been great, man. She's been great, man. Yo, Sy, thank you for coming by. You already know. And, like I always say, stay up and stay strong, NY.
This is your boy Sy. You're listening to Mrcakeave Sy Show. What's poppin', NY?